Right, guys, so here we've got an Audi A4. We're diagnosing something here to try and see if we're having issues with the clutches or what. So Audi 1.8 turbo, DSG7, DQ200 gearbox, the dry clutch. So I want to show you what's going on with the gearbox. I don't know if I'll be able to show you the procedure, as I'm trying to be a Mechatronics myself, trying to engage. It is very dangerous. Be careful when you do this. And first of all, you want to make sure that the car is off the ground, because you can see the car is jacked up and it's off the ground. And so this is gear number 1 and 3. Up there, that's gear number 5 and 7. Down here, this is gear number 2 and 4. Up there, this is gear number 6 and reverse. So in fact, when you reverse, when you push it this way towards the side, when you push this guy this side, that's reverse, and then when it goes that side, that's 6. So it's currently on neutral. All the gears are on neutral because you can put them in neutral by doing this. So I pushed it to that side. Currently it's on neutral. You can take it that side as well. So this is engaging now, gear number 2. This is back on neutral. I think I must use a screwdriver so that you can see when it's moving, because currently using my hand you don't see it moving, but I wanted to show you that it's so easy to move with my hand. So this is, I'm gonna engage now. This is on neutral. I'm gonna engage gear number, this side is 3. This is gear number 3. This is engaged. This is on neutral now. You push it this side. This is gear number 1. This is how it engages 1, and then I'm gonna take it back to neutral. So currently it's on neutral. So you get the idea. Same thing that side as well. So now these are the clutches. So there's K1 and K2. Currently I've got K2 pressed. In other words, clutch 2 is pressed. So in other words, clutch 2 controls which gears? It controls these gears, the even gears with the reverse. Clutch 1 controls the uneven gears, like 1, 3, 5, 7. So in other words, this side of the gearbox, these 2 gears here, are controlled by this big one here, that's clutch 1. And then the small one that I've pressed this side here, which is usually on the inside, you can see on the inside of there, that one controls the gears this side. So I want to test if, since the car is giving faults like gear stuck in gear number reverse, unable to engage gear number 1, synchronization failure, that kind of thing. Is it the Mechatronics itself that's failing? Yes, the Mechatronics did show us some faults of saying oil pressure, lack of oil pressure, that kind of thing. So the gearbox did show us that. It's fine, we are aware of that, but before we verify that it's the gearbox, it's the Mechatronics that's giving us those faults, saying that loss of pressure and whatever, if it doesn't have enough pressure to actuate these guys, we'll see that. But I want to see that in terms of the clutch itself and the adaptation, if it's not the clutch that's giving us issues, because this is a used clutch and the old one was worn out as well. So I think the issue with these clutches is that they need to have the shims to adjust it properly. Otherwise, you're going to have nightmares on it. You're lucky if you can get away with this one and the wear and tear and stuff like that. You can get away with the shims that you already have, but you need to definitely shim it. Let me then go to this guy. So what I want to do is I'm going to start the vehicle. Hopefully it's going to allow me to start it. And then once it starts it, I'm going to be checking out this thing here. Right. Right, so the car is running. Yeah. As you can see here, it's running super quick here. Right? So as it's running like this, let's try to engage a gear. We're gonna go engage gear number 2. Oh, really? Let me just show you something here. Let me just put this on the floor so that you can see what's going on here. Okay, Mr. Go that side, ne? I'm gonna tell you to switch off the car, ne? Right guys, as you can see, the car is in gear. This is the 4th gear now. I've got it in 4th gear. I'm just trying to test the clutches, guys. This is on neutral now. Let's go gear number 1. Number 2, sorry. It's difficult for me to have a movement here because remember, I'm not pressing this thing fully. I don't want to touch the magnets to give me some leeway here. I don't have anything to assist me here to okay. Come on. So I'm also going to verify that the clutch that I'm depressing is actually using clutch 1. Another gear. This is gear number 6. So on gear number 6 we're able to operate, right? But this shows us that the clutch is itself engaged. I don't know if you understand that. This shows us that the clutch is engaged. Let me just show you the tires here. So you can see that this is, I'm going to put in 6th gear now. Okay. So it shows us that the clutch is like kind of engaged. Oh, okay. Gear number 1. So this confirms that we've got a clutch problem because the car is currently on gear number 1. Currently on gear number 1, but it is not turning, as you can see there. I've literally got it in gear number 1 now. Can even take it out. You can see there. Gear number 1. There it is from gear number 1. Nothing. So the problem we've got is a clutch problem amongst other things. So yeah, I'm gonna test another gear as well. Let me just try and do this. Test maybe the gears up there, 5 and 7, because especially 5 was giving us an error. 5 was giving us an error there. So I just want to see if we don't have. 5 was giving us an error. How do I do this now? No. Yeah, this is how I want to do it. So currently I've got this one depressed. Okay, so this is gear number 1. gear number 1. We've got spinning here. I don't know if you can see this. We've got spinning on gear number 1. So this is gear number 1, as you can see here. So the reason I say we've got a clutch problem is because I've got clutch disengaged, but we're still having the same issue here. Okay, what I'm finding out with this thing now, guys, is that when the gearbox is idling like this, it seems that the clutches are disengaged, right? It seems that the clutches are disengaged. So it's able to go in gear, in and out of gear. Look at that, right? This is gear number 1. I'm gonna put in gear number 2. Okay, gear number 2 is giving me an issue, but let me try and put in, because I don't want to try it on too much. I'm engaging gear number 2. Man, I don't want to mess around a bit. Let me just try it. Okay. All right. Okay, so gear number 2, this is gear number 4, sorry. Gear number 4 is spinning. Mind you, on this side, I've put in the gearbox on gear number 1. I've put in the gearbox on gear number 1. I need to switch it off now. I just want to do one more test this side to see something here. Okay, so when I do this, it engages the gear number 1, right? And then when I do this, just want to see something here. We're spinning on gear number 2. On the second clutch, we've got issues. All right. Okay, you can switch off. All right, guys. So we have seen what goes on. I just want to break down what I found there in terms of the clutch. So something is happening with the clutch that controls number 2 as well. There's something happening there, and the thing that's happening there is it's unable to disengage at all. It's unable to disengage, and as it's unable to disengage, it makes it difficult for the Mechatronics to put in the uneven gears and reverse, because it needs to disengage totally, then I can put in reverse. That is why I couldn't put in reverse. It was difficult to put in the second gear. The third gear, it had to skip a bit and that kind of thing. So it's unable to disengage. That's the first thing. The second thing that we found, look, this one, we've got it on gear number 1. So it's a possibility that when it's on gear number 1, gear number 1, it's able to engage gear number 1 and not, because only when I activate when I activate the thingamajig, the what do you call this? The clutch one, the clutch two, clutch one. Yeah, when I engage clutch one and I move it, that's when it starts moving the gears. That's when it starts engaging gear number one and it will start rolling. So it's able to obviously control it the way it will control it here. So I'm not really worried about that. But we just have an issue here with gear number one, and there's that whole confusion going on there with these clutches here. And so now that we've seen that, one other thing that I haven't tried is I haven't tried the other gears. Just want to try that quickly. Maybe the top gear. I didn't try that one, the fifth gear, because it was throwing an error of gear stuck in whatever. Okay. Right, start. Start. Right now, so we said, I don't know if we would be able to see this closely. Okay. So we said when we activate clutch one, when we activate it like this, I'm trying not to touch, making sure that I don't touch the okay, I'm activating. This is touch 2. Come on. As you can see, I'm activating clutch 2. Come on. So I'm activating clutch 2. That's when it spins, and I'm not even sure if it's supposed to do that in the first place. Look at that. This is gear number what? See, now it goes on to neutral. It's easy to take it out. Let me take it to this gear. Let me see which one is that one. Because there's 1 and 3 here at the bottom. Yeah, this is gear number. That was gear number 1. This is gear number 3. I'm going to put it in neutral and put in gear number something. I think this is gear number 5. So I'm gonna try and put in number 7. It's number 7. This is gear number 7. So what I want to do is, so even when pressed like this is how it engages. So something is near it. Okay, I need to now switch it off. Because this one, what is the? This one doesn't want to engage unless you press that one. Alright, so I got it. Okay, off. Alright, let me put in quickly. Just want to quickly engage reverse. So we've got a problem with the reverse gear. Okay, so this was on another gear. Okay. Okay, start. So this is reverse. That is engaged by this guy. Remember, this is 1. And as you can see, it doesn't disengage at all. Let me try put some resistance to it. Nothing. Nothing. Trying to disengage it. Nothing. All right. Try and disengage it now. Nothing. Okay, off. All right, guys, so I think that sums up the testing. All right, so guys, we found that on the clutch 2 system, it does not disengage at all. It does not disengage. On clutch 1, it does disengage, but clutch 2, it does not disengage at all. It's constantly, it's under pressure, and it's already, the tolerance there, it's too much. So it's not doing what it should be doing, and it should be a bit loose so that the vehicle can be able to at least loosen up the clutch, the friction, so that it can be able to engage gears. So once you start it, it has difficulty engaging gears. So that's the thing that we found about it. Right. So yes, Mechatronics will need to be built up, rebuilt, because of the oil loss, pressure, but the clutches on number 2, sorry, the second clutch is not disengaging. The tolerance is a bit too much. Honestly, we need to sort that out. But I'm gonna recommend that we replace the clutch and have proper shims, and then just we install a proper clutch on there, and then rebuild the Mechatronics, and then take it from there. It should be fine. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more tips and more diagnosis assistance in all the videos. We're very transparent, as you can see. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys.